The wasting disease which afflicted him, however, was said to leave him scant years left to live. He must have chosen to undergo conversion into an endless that he might continue his efforts until the present day. Oh, that is crazy. Well, I guess it's not as crazy as everyone else deciding to become endless. I was gonna say it's crazy because it's not actually, like, you don't actually get to continue living as an endless. You just have a computer replace you, basically. It seems like a weird thing to actually desire. I couldn't understand that part. Maybe I need to go back and rewatch the story of Dawntrail, but that's the way I understand it. Alright, I better slow down and focus on what's happening right now in the story and the dialogue. He appeared incensed by what he saw as mankind's failing. He asserted that the strategy of adapting our species through generational succession was outdated. Evolution now requires us to forsake bodies of flesh in favor of eternal preservation. So that's exactly what I was talking about. You forsake a body of flesh in favor of eternal preservation? Is that how eternal preservation? It's a very philosophical thing, you know. Would you rather continue living or just pass on your will? You're not passing it on to a person, though. That's the crazy thing. You're passing it on to an AI computer. There's less emotion behind that. Normally, humans pass on their will to somebody, or they try to pass on their will to, you know, a younger next generation, or kids, or like student, teacher to student type of thing. This is just hey, computer, take over. It's kind of sad. This is merely one part of Calix's greater plan. He wants the key to interdimensional fusion. With that relic in his possession, he'll draw ether from the reflections and expand his efforts to create endless 1,000-fold. Wait, what? He will draw ether from the reflections. Okay, that's a lot of power there. And expand his efforts to create endless 1,000-fold. So does that mean there's going to be more endless times 1,000? So whatever they have right now, what did they say? Like 5,000 people can sign up for it. Is that their limit? Okay, yeah. Eternal life is assured for the 5,000 who register their neo-regulators. He wants to create a lot instead of just being limited to 5,000. He wants to do 1,000 times that. What's 5,000 times 1,000? That's like 6 zeros, isn't it? 5 million still isn't enough if you want to do like the whole population. It's kind of, that should be the end game to save everyone. The only option is to determine where he's hiding and put him down. Oh yeah, we have to fight Calix. That makes sense. Cool, Jaw's gonna help us. What's the little shit gonna do? Little Shaw are working on. Oh, okay. The little Jaw's gonna help Shale. Okay, okay, that makes more sense. They're gonna do stuff off screen, conveniently. Want to make sure no new problems have cropped up. Search for any information that might lead us to Calix. Be glad to have some brawlers at my back. Yeah, so this is where the main story's happening. Us, the fighters. He didn't even say my name. I didn't know he was talking to me. Now I see he looked in my direction. Raha and the others are helping Oblivion patrol the other levels of the keep. If I may, I'd like to join Zero Veins group, if you'll have me. The more mouths to ask questions, the merrier, as long as you're aware of the dangers. Do my best not to be a burden. Yeah, people should be recognizing her. I feel like last time somebody recognized her. I think that happened. I'm pretty sure it's last time somebody recognized her. I suggest we move as a group. Someone came prepared for such an eventuality. What job is she? She has a grimoire. How do you say that? Grimoire? Retrieved from the old castle. So she's like a scholar or a summoner, right? Am I right? Parents gifted it to me when I was a child. They were adamant that I should lean to protect the things important to me. Fortunate enough to have a tutor in the arcane arts, so I lay claim to some small measure of skill. If that's the case, it might be better if we split into two groups. She didn't say what it is. What, does she heal or does she like kill things? Two of you can take the west side of the recreation zone then. Zero Veins and I will take the east. And then we're gonna meet back together and do a dungeon, right? What was that last part? We shall what? I can't bring up the chat box. Something happened. Let's do the rounds. We see what's what and chat to the people we meet along the way. Alright, there's always this quest where you go around town, talk to people, and then like you talk to the person you're partnered up with and they make some commentary about the scenery. You have the optional speech bubbles. It's feeling kind of repetitive, but let's see how this goes. Pay special attention to anyone who looks overwhelmed or overly excited. Hopefully that will earn us a tidbit or two that we didn't know. Yeah, it's always the same thing. You're trying to get a measure of the... Oh, okay. They put tutorials now. And yeah, this is exactly what it is. Escort quest. The thing is, escort quest, normally the objective is to get somebody from one area to the other. But this is different. The objective here is to talk to the townspeople, and I guess that's about it. The side thing, though, is what always stood out to me as being special. And I'll see if I can point that out right now. So long as you remain in the same area as possible to ride mounts. Okay, that's fine. This is the part. You may speak with the NPCs while escorting them. These little... Yeah, you see the chat bubble on the map. These optional parts. That's what makes it more, what's the word? More colorful and dynamic, almost. Not really. It still ends up being the same boring grind. Speaking with NPCs, you'll be given the option to part ways. And the whole parting ways thing, I never liked to really mess with that, because it seems like the only reason you're going to do that is if you want to put the quest on hold, but once I start these quests, I want to finish them. I guess it's fine to put it on a hold and then you continue where you left off. I don't know, I guess I've never trusted that system. Or I've just never wanted to do that. Start the quest, I want these quests specifically. I put a bunch of quests on hold. For some reason, these ones specifically, I just want to get them out the way right after I start them. I have to force myself to be interested in the story lore in these specific moments, honestly. Like the cutscene we just had was pretty awesome, you know, there was some good lore going on there. But then this happens and I'm like, alright, let me get this one out the way. Let me make sure I read what he says. Discuss true view. Let's do the small talk first. Talk. Guessing you would have preferred to go with speed and cry out. Yeah, I kind of would have. But I'm afraid you're stuck with me. I grow on people, though, I promise. Yeah, I guess he's gonna have to grow on me because, like I was saying, I don't really remember this guy too much from the main story. Just that he's part of that crew that we interact with in the story. Wait, is that... Do I know that guy? Let me see. Is he in the link shell? No, I think that's a different one. Ah, screw it. I gotta continue with my quest. I can't be checking out every random person that runs by. Unarmed sentry. Where are these? These aren't real people, are they? They're like robots with people's souls inside of them. Unsettled sanitation worker. They're bothering the garbage man? That guy's head stands out to me. I knew it. It's orange. I don't want to sound weird saying hey, that guy got an orange head, but no, he has an orange head. It's legit. I thought it was a pumpkin. And he has a quest for me too. It has a little bit of green on it. Like a pumpkin would, right? A pumpkin would be orange with a little bit of a green stem or something. Yes, the people who were killed by malfunctioning machines were not wearing regulators. So those machines were not just malfunctioning, they were targeting the naysayers of your cult to stoke fear and panic. Oh, so he's not just killing them to get rid of his competition? No, not competition. His opponents. He's not just trying to get rid of his opponents, but he's trying to send a message to everybody in general. He's trying to scare everybody in general. Okay. All right. This is coming together. These pieces are falling in more now. The way things are, people are already fearful enough. He could have found 5,000 willing citizens without this madness. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could have got he was getting the 5,000, but he still wants to send a message. How come it seems like Geode's not? I'm getting it, but Geode's not getting it anymore. You make a good point. Perhaps this sowing of terror is in service to another scheme, or he had some other need for the lives. Why does it seem like I'm understanding it now and they're not? They just explained it to me. But I guess there is another scheme. I mean, the situation in itself kind of just makes sense. He's promoting his side in general. But yeah, I guess there would have to be more to it than just trying to save 5,000. Yeah, no shit, he's not just trying to save 5,000 people. Is that what they mean? There's another scheme. He's not just trying to protect people. Yeah, I think we knew that from the start. This sowing of terror is in service to another scheme. It's the scheme, the one we've been trying to catch from the start, right? I wanted to meet up with the other people. Who do they got? They got Luke Lamat in the other group. Yeah. We need the full party. Oh, damn. Yeah, this is intense.
Stay back! Stay away from me! Leave him alone!
Are you all right?
What happened here?
A sentry walked into my apartment, even though I'd locked the door and everything. I managed to run, but the man who tried to save me...
No weapons, which is to be expected, considering all the sentries were meant to be disarmed. Yet it was ordered to attack all the same, even if that meant using its bare hands.
Okay, but where does the dust come from?
I'll leave matters here to you. I'm going to do a sweep of the surrounding area.
How do they kill with their bare hands and then turn the body into dust?
Do you know anyone else in this sector who no longer wears a regulator?
Oh, I don't think I've seen Isadora and her boy with theirs recently.
Uh-oh. They're going after the kid now. Isn't there an attack happening next door?
Go to them, quickly!
Holy shit. What are we about to walk into? Some lady and her son? Is that her? Oh, they were gonna get killed by a more serious monster robot. Oh, that's not Isadora.
I'll be fine. But Isadora's in bad shape.
Uh-oh.
Mother, please.
Oh, no.
Isadora!
I feel like we met her before. They look very familiar.
Oh, thank goodness. She wasn't struck anywhere vital.
I'm sorry. If only I'd gotten here sooner.
Wait, shit, she wasn't struck anywhere vital? Oh, she wasn't. Alright, that's fine. We're good now.
Everything will be
Why
alright.
are we still
I
worried?
promise to make your mother better.
I'm chilling now, you know, the tension is over. You had me for a moment, you know. You had me invested into this. Now I'm like, alright, it's all good.
Thank you.
Yeah, the
miss.
kid, that kid is the one I remember more. I'm pretty sure he's the one that recognized Speen. Is it? Maybe he's not the one that recognized Speen, but I don't know. He seemed familiar. People with blue hair kind of stand out a little more than people with normal colored hair.
Will she sleep like that forever?
Oh man, we said there's no
Oh,
vital
not
organs.
She'll wake soon. I'm sure of it.
No, I just saw her blink. She's all right.
That's good to hear. Thank you for saving her.
You can't even take her shoes off for her. She's lying in bed with her damn sneakers tightly wrapped around her feet. The promise of tomorrow. Did this shit just start? I feel like I've been at it for an hour now. I feel like that's how long patches used to be. It'd just be an hour of story. And like, all right, we'll see you next time. Maybe it's because I'm taking my sweet time with it. Maybe it's because they give you those optional dialogue things. Maybe it's because other people rush through the dialogue. I feel like I'm getting my money worth here. My money's worth here. Speen. She should recover in due course. I'm glad we arrived when we did. I feel like I'm playing a whole new game. The way they just set me with that intro. That's pretty badass. Honestly, this is a pretty good situation right now. I like this view. We're looking at one side of the wall and the other at the same time. I don't know, something about that. I was sick and couldn't move. My mother was always at my... See, yeah, I think I remember this kid being the sick kid in the story. Gonna do the same for her. Oh shit, I'm sorry, lady. I just stepped all over you. But seriously, someone needs to do something about these shoes. Come on, man. I feel bad looking at that. I wonder if they're like dirty too. They have her lying in bed with dirty shoes. Dirty pillow too, I guess. Kind of weird. Alright, it's not my place to be judging these people, so let's get back to what we gotta do. I thought these were NPCs. I was gonna try and see what they have to say in regards to the story. This one too, they all look like NPCs. I don't know why. I think it's the color. That's what it is, the color on my screen. Is it my monitor specifically, or is it my game settings? Weapons or no? Calyx commanded them to commit murder. Why didn't they grab a weapon? I understand they're not armed with weapons. Why couldn't they just pick something up? Like, you know, a book, a lamp. Then Geo could be in trouble too. Once we have this radio locked down, we need to find him. Why? Something happened? Possibly. We're not sure what, but he stopped responding to our communications. Wait, I was just with him. Don't tell me Geode's dead. That's the reason we're hanging out with Geode. They wanted you to get to know him before he dies. At least until we can gain control over the sentries. Yeah, Geode's dead. That's the only reason we're hanging out with him. Because he's dead. Made modifications to them to prevent Calyx from intercepting the signal, and I've been using them to coordinate movements with allies. Why don't we just use the link pearls? Wayakwe has one too. Good luck and stay safe. Geode said he would sweep the surrounding area, so he shouldn't have ventured too far. Let's get going. I hope he's alright. I'm not ready for Geode to die. It's way too early for him to die. I feel like they gotta give you more of like a character attachment, more, you know, put more depth into the relationship with the character. Alright, so what's next? Alright, this is our destination. See no signs of Geode. He might be dead. He might actually be dead. Well, like I said, I don't think they'd kill him off that early. I feel like they'd want to build a stronger character, you know, to actually make his death more meaningful. Because at this point, I probably am going to feel bad if he dies, and then I have to go back and recap who he was in the first place. Search around the apartments. See no signs. Wayakwa's voice crackles forth from the communicator. Oh no, she's crying out to Geode. There's no response. Oh, this guy has the Palace of the Dead weapons. They're pretty badass. They're not that hard to get either. Like, I could just go in there and get them. Gotta appreciate the smaller things like that. Let me double check that it's Palace of the Dead. Pajali. That's crazy. He has a purple weapon already. Let's see what that one looks like. No, that's the Pajali. I hate this. Okay, what if I do remove outfit? I want to look at the item that he actually has. Not the one he's making it look like. You know what I mean? Phantom Twin Fangs. That's the one I want to see. So he's got a really decent weapon, nice weapon, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what that is, honestly. It's purple. It's better than what I would have. Normally don't have purple weapons. Yeah, it's not looking good for Geode. Everyone's gathered around here, so I'm assuming this is where something big goes down. Neighboring residual radios would be the next logical place to look. This is major cutscene.
This is the only place left. Let them be safe.
Okay, at least he's alive still.
Geode, are you there? Answer me, please.
This is gonna be his final story arc.
Sorry for the long silence. I've been busy.
Oh, is this his final cutscene?
Where are you now?
The radius next door. The lobby is secure. I'll scout the second floor. Then I'll join it. Dust.
Dust? What are you talking about? What's happening?
They're not just collecting souls. They're draining the bodies of corporeal ether.
Oh. So all that's
Dust
left.
that we saw was all that was left of the victims. They must have modified the soul cells.
So I thought they were burning the bodies or zapping them, disintegrating them,
Shit.
but they're draining them. Okay, what's up with the other guy lurking back there? Is he on our side? I'm confused. There's like a real human being, older guy back there, isn't there? He's about to save us. I hope he's gonna save us. Well, not me. This isn't us. This is, Geode. Yeah, that guy. Okay, are we saving him or?
You can't be here. You need to run now.
No, this is like a epic samurai guy. Oh, it's the guy from earlier, isn't? Oh no.
A trap.
Alright, but like this is where we jump in and save Geode. You're gonna see my character jump in right now and kill a bunch of robots. Warrior of Light, time to shine.
Take care of the others, eh?
Nah, dude. You take care of them. Come on, where's my dude at? Where am I at? Let me jump in there. No. No, come on. Where was I this whole time?
No sign
Oh,
of him so far.
we went the wrong way? I didn't even get to learn who he was.
Geode!
He did it? Oh, no. Oh, that is disgusting. Oh. They drained him. There's no coming back from that.
A shame. I had hoped to leave here with at least one more cell's worth of ether.
I mean, that's him in the jar. Like, his soul is
Seeing how
still
eager you are to interfere,
there.
I should cut this foray short.
Oh, God. Like,
Calyx.
we can still bring him back, right? As a robot or...
Could you
Oh, no.
possibly stand to gain from these atrocities?
Ether sufficient to generate 5,000 endless. How would you acquire it?
How would I?
Until I have the key, the reflections are closed to me. Thus do I make do with the sources at hand. 7% of Alexandria's current population will yield the energy to convert 5,000 into endless. With 11%, operations could continue unabated for 800 years. Our bodies are fated to decay sooner or later. These ones refuse the gift of eternal life, so what difference does it make if I return them to ether now? I will not waste time and resources on meaningless conflict. This unit cannot offer you worthwhile resistance. Instead, I pose a question. Would you hand over the key if I promise to halt my harvest?
I will halt your harvest by defeating you. Oh wait, no, the other one.
It was foolish of me to even ask. I return to my work then. There is much to do if I must take the key by force.
I like how my weapon has a little bit of a glow during the cutscene. You can see it on the handle. Or hilt? Is that what it's called? Oh yeah, look at that little glow. We still have him. We can, like, kinda save him. I mean, he's gone. His body is gone, but his soul is here. Well, we did that with Grahatia. We took his soul and... But that was different, because he still had another body. Yeah, he had a spare body, or alternate body, or whatever. This guy's screwed. Geode's gonna have to live as a robot now. Cyborg or something. Android. I can't. There are no words. Yeah, no, this is sad. Even though I feel like we saved him, like, there's still some weight to the situation. Hell, I don't even know if we can save him. There's got to be a reason why we're holding that thing, the canister. I guess it's gonna teach us something, but... The soul cell he left behind, was that his twisted way of returning Geo to us? Yeah, so he wanted the ether, but we got the soul cell? I don't understand that. I thought that's where the ether goes, is with that thing, soul cell. In fact, I would think the soul would be made of ether. Some might say every death was justified if it meant 5,000 endless could continue their immortal lives. No, not many people would say that. Reflection stolen ether allowed for many more endless. Why, that too would be a noble sacrifice for the greater good. I don't think there's a lot of people that believe that, right? They're kind of just like going along with it because they don't know the truth behind it. Yeah, some would probably go along with it. Not I. Probably not most of them, from what I understand. It's cool, Cryo. We agree. We know only too well. There is not noble in the sacrifice. Sacrifice. Well, yeah, it's not a self-sacrifice. That's why there's nothing noble about it. Sacrificing other people. I have to find Calyx and put an end to this madness as soon as possible. Under no circumstances can we let the key fall into his possession. Falls to us, we will thwart his plans here in Alexandria before he can terrorize innocents and reflections elsewhere. I like how the story's leading to other reflections right now. That's the main thing right now. We want to get to the other reflections. We want to see what the next expansion is going to be, taking us, I guess, to another reflection, maybe? Maybe we'll get some hints of that right now. Or in a couple of quests. Later along this quest line. Though gripped by sadness, Bean spurs herself to action. We should return to the back room. Shale and the others need to know what happened. Yes, I'll ask Wayakwe to meet us there as well. Stola. Everyone's here now. Aaronville. Grahatia. Yeah, like, can you do something with this? I know you got some tricks there. Graha can do something. Graha knows how to work with souls. Soul magic.
Our dear Geode. The soldiers. If only I'd been able to control them.
This isn't your fault, Gololja.
I mean, it might be
The
his
blame
fault.
lies with Calyx, and with him alone.
Yeah, that. I mean, yeah, more so Calyx. More so.
It's all so senseless.
Her name is
Why force his
Nostalgia?
plans upon us when we're already
It's a weird
happy,
name.
living our lives? What does he even think life is? I'll never forgive Calyx for doing this. Or myself for being powerless to stop him. Wait, where are you going? To clear my head. Don't worry, I won't do anything stupid.
All right, yeah, let's talk
We
about
need
the
time
soul.
before we can move on.
Or
Just
not.
a little time.
Oh, Geode.
Right, again, we're zooming in. No one's saying anything about the soul. You should go to the first person that might know what to do with that. Hey, you guys got a soul there? Let's do something with that. Not planning to try anything alone? It's a damn soul. What the hell am I gonna do with it? The whole point is for somebody that knows how to work with soul magic to deal with it. Graha, you know soul magic stuff. And he doesn't have anything to say about that except patrolling, and Calyx had carried out a number of targeted attacks. Ether. No one wants to talk about the fact that we have our friend's soul here in a capsule, and we got to figure out what the hell we're gonna do with that. Like, what's the best way to handle this guy's soul. Another comrade. Well, he's not gone yet. That's the thing. He's not gone yet. Geode was an older brother to Nostalgia. Shale knew him longer, surely taking it the hardest. Like, I swear, we can just cast a revive spell on him and he'll be good. Do you think you could check on her? See how she's doing? Alright. Y'shtola, come on. Help me out here. Shale's holding it. Shale's holding Geode, essentially. Just put him away in her pocket. We need to press on with the hunt for Calyx, but I can't seem to focus. I should be better than this, I know. Is there anything I can do? As you said, you need time to work through it. Yeah, is there anything I can do? I can ask for favors. We can see Master Y'shtola. Kakuya? I can't say that name. Kasuya? Best thing to do is what? Grief was to let it out. I think I'll take myself over to the earth and sky and say my goodbyes to Geode. No, they're gonna get rid of that thing. Soul capsule, soul cell. Could use someone to blubber if you've a shoulder to spare. Alright, maybe it's really over. Maybe I was being too optimistic about the whole soul thing. Someone's gotta stop us before we throw it away. Someone's gonna come out and say, wait, we can still use that thing.
Whenever we lost a comrade,
The three of us would come back here to reminisce. Me, Geode, and Kafkiwa. Will you raise a glass?
Oh!
What are the two of you doing here?
I had a feeling you'd show up. Would you like to join us?
I suppose I could spare a moment. They tell us Oblivion's founders disappeared some decades ago under mysterious circumstances. And it was Kafkiwa who revived our organization. You and Geode helped her with that, didn't you? Tell us more about it. You're keen to know too, right? What they were like back then. The mad things they got up to. That sort of thing.
Those were the days. It was actually right before the Reformation that I met Geode. I still wore a regulator then. I had recently lost someone close to me. I'd also quit a long stint as an adapter to work at a bar of all places. It paid me to sit with patrons and keep them company. So Geode came in one night. It wasn't long before we got into an argument. First-time customer, but tempers flared. And then one of us threw a punch.
You got into a fist fight? What were you even arguing about?
Damned if I know. We were deep in our cups. I think we were both just frustrated and angry at everything. By the end of it, we were both sprawled out in the street. Pair of drunken fools. Then this odd machine stopped to lecture us, scolding us for obstructing the foot traffic and not taking better care of ourselves.
I can't imagine you ever being in such a sorry state. The odd machine. That was Kafkiwa, I take it.
That it was. Once she was done upbraiding us for our unseemly behavior, she launched into a recruitment pitch. Kafkiwa explained that she wanted to protect the outside world from Zoralja's invasion, to keep him from bringing ruin to the place her beloved son lived. And if we were so intent on self-destruction, then perhaps we might consider risking our hides for a just cause. It was a lot to take in. I hadn't given much thought to what lay beyond the barrier, and learning that Kafkiwa herself was already dead was enough to make my head spin. But Geode and I were intrigued by her ideas, and wanted to see this future of hers come to pass.
Geode often spoke of it. He told me that meeting Kafkiwa was what first taught him the value of remembering people.
Like he was sharing a holy revelation.
Oh, but back then you hadn't yet taken on Oblivion's name, had you?
Is that so? I just assumed.
It hadn't been Kafkiwa's intention to carry on Oblivion's legacy, nor adopt the cause your parents championed. Not initially, at least. She wasn't even aware such an organized resistance existed. She did, however, suspect the presence of other dissidents, those who objected to resurrecting the memories of the dead in defiance of the natural order. In the hopes of identifying like-minded comrades, we began searching the core system for traces of unauthorized access. And that's how we found it. An anomalous sector in the back of the Neon Stein. According to Melancholy, the door to that mystery had remained firmly shut since she took over the business.
The back room.
The back room. We forced our way in, only to discover that the hideout had long been abandoned. Although the occupants were gone, the equipment they'd left behind contained records of a group calling itself Oblivion. After reading through their exploits and their vision for the future, we made the decision to carry on their work.
Thus were my parents' and Kafkiwa's hopes bound together.
And carried onward by Shale and Geode.
We could never have made it this far on our own, of course. Not without the strength of arms you and your friends provided. Losing comrades is a hard thing, but being here, thinking back on the moments we shared, I can see their smiles, hear their laughter. I feel their presence, and I know they're still with us. But these memories of mine are for me alone. Reminders of why I chose to do this. And why I'll stay the course. Right. Time we got back to work. Thank you, everyone.
No, it's me who should be thanking you. Though the pain is still deep, I don't feel like I'm drowning in it anymore. Let's get out there and put a stop to Calyx. For you, for me, and for everyone who's ever believed in Oblivion.